6:23. Welcome back. It's Friday, and that means it is time for another weather rewind. And that's where we look back at some of this week's weather with a twist. Meteorologist Andrea Michaels has a special holiday surprise for us this week.
That's right. Instead of looking back at this past week, we'll be looking way back in the record books at some of the most extreme Christmases of years past. From the coldest and the warmest to the wettest and the snowiest, let's rewind. And we'll start with a look back at temperatures for the last 5 years. And aside from a warmer last couple of years, there really hasn't been much of note. Christmas 2020's high temperature of 64 was close to the record high, but fell short by 2 degrees. Last year was a good bit cooler, but it was still a bit on the warm side with a high of 49 degrees. Now onward to the extremes, where I looked at some of the numbers since record keeping for Harrisburg started in 1888. Now, the warmest Christmas was all the way back in 1889, right after record keeping started. Both the coldest and the lowest high temperatures, well, they were recorded back in 1983. After a low of -3 degrees, the high, it was only 7 degrees. Brr. The most snow recorded on Christmas Day was actually fairly recent. 8 inches of snow fell back in 2002, and the wettest Christmas was back in the worldwide historic year of 1945, where just a tad over an inch of rain fell. You can be sure to stay tuned every Friday for the whys behind the weather wonders. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a happy rest of the holiday season. Andrea Michaels here for Fox 43 News.